breaks. Okay, the about and hopefully we round up everything. Basically, tonight we try to wrap everything up with email marketing. And before we get started, I'll just need us to have a little refresher. Please, Bolaji, can you confirm if this that
Yes, it's the extension is showing recording. Well, I just had a notification that I will use to check and confirm if it's recording, but it's currently showing sharing.
okay? So, just like as I said earlier, I say we'll try to do a little bit of refreshing, then we'll now round the whole thing up. Hopefully, we'll do everything within the next 45 minutes and we'll take some questions and feedback. Then we'll probably begin and continue the now, here's the thing. Our intention is not just to dish out only information. Our intention is to dish out information that is practicable and practicable. And at the same time, be in the background while we see you guys execute actively and hopefully get the best out of the industry, which is marketing, digital marketing side. So, we started this journey by trying to introduce the digital marketing world. And then I mentioned that when it gets to digital marketing world, generally it's about marketing using the digital assets, which is not just limited to internet but some offline digital marketing assets we have. But I remember thinking that when we talking about digital marketing, there are a lot of processes and there are a lot of things for the most part. For example, you need to know what you are able to promote or what you need to market to your service. And for the best tool for you to get that up and running is for you to know product identification. And for you to know product identification, the one of it is important to picture and then something that we have shared. You know the features of the product and the benefit it's going to give out to your audience. Okay? Now, secondly, we move from the product to getting to know our audience. And one of the best to get to know your audience is via persona. Right? These are the tools that you need to master yourself. Now, one of the best tools you can use to do that actually is first in the previous time, right? We already we know that that tool is for customer value. This is the one that help you to know the journey of your customer from start to finish. Because it's not just about getting them to their way of product or service. It's another is for you to know that they know about the product, they know the solution, they know how to engage it, they know how to purchase it, they know exactly how to give feedback if they are happy or not for you to do it. And also they could easily become your referral or even your advocate and take the data in the long run. That is what the customer value is to of course, we move straight to getting our products or services online. The first one was for us to have a landing page. That is a page where our offer is being visible to everybody. The whole offer we are making, where anybody can just go and see what the offer looks like. It's a landing page. Okay? Of course, we use a tool like a SendPulse. There are thousand more tools there. Just that SendPulse have gotten one a large chunk of my time when it comes to things like this use them, right? So we use the tool for landing pages from SendPulse, and again from there we move to getting ourselves online, that is on social media, which we talked about it once or twice in the full class, which is after identifying where your customer are, you need to go and stay where they are. It's either Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or what have you, any other social media platform. Now, the most important thing and practical thing you need to take from social being present on social media or search engine or even email is number one, you need to know that are my audience there? If they are there, fine, go and set up a new shop there. If they are not there, go and look for where they are and set up your shop there. It's very, very necessary. Secondly, guys like social media, they are best used for traffic generation, not direct sales. Okay, if you want to do direct sales on social media, you need to be consistent on what you are doing for a very long time before you can even go into using it to generate sales. The other scenario is, yes, you can use it for direct sales, which is still paying ads. But if you are doing it, your chances of getting any tangible result from social media through paid ads in terms of sales is slimmer as reference to, or as compared to, rather, when you are using this. Okay. So as compared to when you are using social media systematically, you are running awareness campaign, right? Then you run engagement campaign and you run conversion campaign simultaneously. Of course, if it is everything is within the targeting. So if you have awareness campaign, you show it to everybody. Your engagement campaign, you show it to people who have seen your awareness campaign, and for maybe it will give you for a particular number of time, right? But then you now go to conversion campaign. That means the conversion campaign, you show it to only people who have seen your engagement campaign for a period of time. Okay. Now you are now, that is the complete funnel you are bringing to you, which means the people that are going to be converted must have at least seen your content twice before they are even going to see your conversion campaign, which still portrays on the point I made earlier. Social media generally is for traffic generation. If you are using, so if you are looking for traffic, if you are looking for leads and what have you, social media is the best place. Okay, then you drive them from social media to maybe your landing page, your website, or even your WhatsApp home page, or your WhatsApp account, right, or your messenger for them to interact with you. This is what social media is for. Now, if social media is for traffic generation, what is the best way for you to be able to generate sales or to increase your sales potential in the world of marketing? Well, I want to introduce us into the warm email market, which is the only type of marketing on the internet world. Like I said before, it is the one that has stood the test of time. Every other marketing just was built on it, and it has a very high return on investment. Funny enough, it is the cheapest to do. Like that is, if you want to go on digital marketing, email marketing is the cheapest in terms of budget when you want to run that campaign. Why is it also important? It is something as simple as I know you, because I can't just get your email just like that without you giving me that much. Secondly, even if you give me that chance, you must give me that opportunity, or the go ahead for me to interact with you. Then if these two conditions are met, I can begin to market. Now, let's not forget, we also discussed about content on few weeks back, which is content creation, typically combinates content. There is nothing as good as knowing how to create content and how to make good of content, because the backbone of email marketing lies on the content. Now, let me introduce us. It's not a new tool, right? But let me still get back to it because I love using SendPulse. Why? Because SendPulse is a platform that gives us an all-in-one marketing tool. That's what I call it, an all-in-one marketing tool. And as we've known before, right? Please let me know if you can see my screen so that I can post.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. So this is SendPulse. I know we are not new to SendPulse. We are not new to this interface, right? Or this dashboard. I just logged into my account, which is Top Solutions account. Okay. Now, this is it. SendPulse is a very robust platform when they started, right? They started as an email marketing platform. Then they build chatbots, right? They build CRM, and now they are integrating their landing pages. Of course, if you see this is Peter, I think they are still trying it out. Okay, when it was only email, we had email push notification, STM is just like still notification. Then before they progressed to bring out all this one. But today, our focus is going to be more on the email marketing part. Why am I always on the email on the SendPulse thing? Number one, you see my dashboard. Right now, I have zero of 2,500 subscribers. That does not mean I don't have an email list. You see my email list. But it means in the month of January, right? I have not sent anybody an email this year yet, right? If I send up to I can send up to 500 people an email at least once every month. Once I send up to 500 people, if I'm going to do more than that in a month, I will have to pay. But the first 500 is free. The next thing is this 15,000 because I have sent zero email for this month. I have opportunity to send these 500 people 15,000 emails every month. And this is a free. I'm not paying for this service. If the service I'm paying for on SendPulse is different things for landing pages I'm paying for on SendPulse. So this is one thing, which means you can send 500 database. You can have up to 2,500 database free on SendPulse, and you can send or you can send email to 500 of those 2,500 guys. You can send email to them 15,000 times every month. My month starts on every 30th of new month, right? So on 30th, everything will reset back to zero, and I start all over again for free. Now that is it. Now as you are seeing my dashboard, right, you can see that the whole of my email that I've sent, I have 24.8 open rate. I have 1.2 click-through rate. I have 0.4 unsubscribe rate. I have 0.3 error rate, right? And I have sent 2,230 emails. 220 was delivered, and we have 550 open. Of course, we've seen it before. Now on this dashboard, they are telling me when my emails are going. Okay, you can see like on this date I sent 524 and there was 155 open. Of course, on this same day, this is what how this is the open. You can see the metrics in terms of graph. You can see on this day, you can see on this day, and as long as you just want to see, you can backtrack it. Of course, you can see my last campaign that I ran, which was during the Christmas. I sent to me 287 people. This is the open rate. 86 people opened my email. Of course, none of them clicked. I know why, because there was nothing else to do with. Okay, so that is what you can see on the dashboard. Now, apart from on the dashboard, there is this part which is a menu. On this menu part, Salesforce is a very, very robust platform. Number one, what you are saying here is to create a campaign, right? If you want to create a campaign, if I click on this button, I can either create a campaign for email or I can create a campaign for SMS. Of course, if you are going to send SMS from SendPulse, you must be cautious. You are going to pay like 15 naira per SMS you send. They are going to charge you in dollars, not in naira. So to be cautious of that, I've never used them for SMS because if I want to do more SMS, I have another platform I use for it. So you need to know that. Or I use them specifically for video marketing activity. So if you want to create a campaign, this is you just click on create campaign and you go through that process. But I don't want us to start with creating campaign because before you think of creating a campaign, you first need to know to have a list, right? Now, here is the thing. Remember we talked about landing pages. Are we there? Are we together?
Yes, we are.
Okay, perfect. So before you think of thinking of having to create a campaign, you first need to mailing list. Now, what is a mailing list? A mailing list is just a database where all your it's just your like your directory where all your database are kept. So by clicking on it, you see what my mailing list looks like. So this is it. I have two saved, right? I have 35 email there, 35 phone number. Free download. I have 44 contact, which is 44 emails and 44 phone. SMM. There is no contact here right now, but for training, I have 237 and 235. You see, you can segment them according to what you want. Now, to create an email list is as simple as just creating new emailing list. You give it a name. Let's say I'll just give it MOH, right? Then I click on create. Then I'm up and running. You see, it takes me to it's already created. The next thing is add contact to this. Now, here is it. We have four ways for you to add contact to your SendPulse mailing list. Number one is either you can have a file in CSV, XLS, or XLS, whatever. All these are Excel files. If you have them in Excel, of course, all you need to do is to have them per row and column. You will pick it. The first row is always the header, right? And the other subsequent row, you will fill it automatically. And how do you do it? Once you have it saved on your system and you click on upload file, you go to you choose a file which will automatically go into your computer and you get it up and running. And what do you have? Once, let me see if I have anything to upload here. Desktop, do I have any Excel file? No, I don't. And I'm not ready to get anyone. PM trading session. Okay, let's just move. But the moment you upload the file and you click on upload, everything will come up and you see to your menu. But if you don't want to, you can copy directly. Right? You can copy directly and paste it here. The only difference is you for every variable. So what this here is if you have name, phone number, state address, what have you like each item that you need for that specific person. All you need to do is separate it with a comma. Then if you want to move to the next person, right? The next item, you press enter. That's you click the enter button and you can bring it in. It's how you just copy it and paste it. Then automatically you click on upload and it will be uploaded. It's the same thing. Or if you have your database in other platforms, let's say you have your email database in contact, get response, mailchimp, and what have you. All these are where you can have your these are email marketing platforms, right? For WooCommerce, of course, WooCommerce will have an email marketing aspect of it, but it's more of an e-commerce platform. Zapier is a connecting platform. Like it helps you as a third party interface to connect one of your platform or maybe your database to your front end. Right? Zapier helps you to do that. So if you have your database there, you can connect them directly. Just get an API key from there and you place it there. And once you click on get mailing list, automatically you will get it from there. Or if you want to just do individual entry, okay, you can use his email, phone number, name, and if there is another matrix or what you want to track, you should be able to do click on add and they will just it will be added automatically. And once you add, okay, let's see, let's try to add. Let me just add something like this. This is Mohammed and I click on add. Okay, automatically it will be added after some few seconds. Let me just wait a bit. Please, are we following?
We're with you. Well, I am with you. Maybe other people could also chip in.
Awesome. So you see, this is the list of what I've just added. It has come here. Now, this is the beauty of it. Apart from the email itself, which is the email address, which you can't just edit. For this, you can edit it. These two, you can edit. Any other variable you bring in, you can edit it. But you can't edit the email address itself. aside that, you can decide to do other things to what is it what do you mean if by clicking on it you have other options come up. You can disable it, you can if you disable you can enable, you can delete, you can copy, you can move it, and you can add a specific tag or you can assign it to a team member. Of course, if you want to do it, you need to be a you need to be on a pro account for you to be able to do all these things. Okay, so that's it. Now that we have our mailing list created, which is Mo, okay, let's go ahead and send an email campaign, which is a very important thing. First, you can create a campaign from here. Let's use this create a campaign. You can also use this create a campaign, which is the same thing. Okay, by clicking on that, it tell you which email list do you want to send. So we have this Mo. This is the one I want to send you right now. Like this, it's so direct. Where are you sending it from? What is your sender email? Of course, if you check, you can see I have this sender email, I have another sender email. Of course, this my professional sender email, mohammed@solution.com, right? Then sender name, you can put it. Now, let's use this. See subject line. This is one of the most important aspects of email marketing, and it comes from the content creation aspect. Why is it one of the most important? Because it is one thing to get your mail delivered to someone's inbox. It is another thing for that person to open your mail. It is one thing to get your mail delivered to someone's inbox. It is another thing to get that email opened by that person. Now, your subject line gives you the opportunity or the upper hand to do what? Get that person open their email. For example, we believe that many people today, their emails are crowded. Let me just go into my email inbox and so that you see some of it. Look at it. Let's go fast. Uh-huh. So this is one of my emails. Just look at this. See, this is 14 new emails, 17 new emails, 2 emails. If you put everything together, this is about 30 something emails already. Believe you me, if I come back here tomorrow morning and I see something that is very bigger than this. So, what is subject line? Okay? Subject line are these things you are seeing here. These things you are seeing here, these are subject line. These are the things. This is Shaw Academy telling me that what? Where is it? Where is Shaw Academy? Okay, this is an athlete, whatever that okay. Um, yeah, Shaw Academy. Shaw Academy, yeah, you must make this one. But I did my this thing. I did the one of this thing.
No, I'm not changing anything. What's the challenge?
Okay, awesome. It's back.
Okay.
We heard that. So this is Star Academy. Star Academy is telling me that Mohammed succeed in New Year with 95% off. Take lessons. They want you to take their course. Now, is this thing attractive enough for me to click? That is what this stands for. Subject line. Because it is what you see here that makes it want to click. Now, this is another one. Deadline reminder. Join today before you. Is it or let's see updates, people that are giving me updates. Look at all this. We have a lot of them that are coming. So you need to actually find all these other people who are sending emails to your potential client. And by doing that, you need a very strong subject line. So once you include subject line, let's say um, let me just put something. We are live, right? Something of sort. And I say, okay, after you have been able to put this, then you do next. You can also save as draft if you are there. Now, so what you can create a template and always subsequently you can be using it. But for me, I don't create template. Or you can use their own template that they already have by clicking on them. Okay, there are lots of templates that they already have, but even at that, I don't use any, most of it their template. So I go to my template or I go to template user, any of this, then I go to text. Me, I always my email to be either text or basic. The basic here has picture at the top, the button at the bottom, then you have your text. And here you have just and a header and ordinary text. That's, I always go with the text alone. Okay? Now, so this is your design area for SendPulse, for your email marketing on SendPulse. So it's just like a drag and drop, just like what we've seen on the landing page building platform. Of course, if you want to add a new section, you can click on it and add a new section to it, right? This is the current section we are working on. If you want to add a new text, you drag it and you drop it and the text will come. If you want to add image, button, separator, video, social, and what have you can add them to the list. But for the purpose of this, let's just leave it blank. Let's just leave this and say, okay, this works for us. Then, if you are done with your editing and you are fine with your content, the next thing is you save and continue. Okay? After you click on save and continue, it will take you to another part where you have to drop in some other information. Right? You need to see if you want to preview it, fine, you can preview it. Then this is what the pre-header looks like. And if you are cool with this, okay, you can click on next, then you come to campaign parameter, which is another very, very important. The campaign parameter here, number one, what do you want the platform to track for you? This opening, do you want to track how many people open your email? If yes, you give it check off. If not, you uncheck it. If you want to track how many people click on your link in the email, if yes, you let me check. If not, you uncheck it. Okay? Now, this, if you want to add Google Analytics or whatever analytics, of course, I'm always comfortable with the SendPulse analytics because they tell you which link, they show you here and where to click when you are having that analytics. Hopefully, I'll show us when you work on what you want to. Then you have the unsubscribe page. You can actually have a database or a page, a landing page for people that unsubscribe, which page should they go? Okay, you can add it. Once you add it, the moment anybody unsubscribe, they go directly to that page. Okay, this is the language where you can change your language and what have you. Then if you want to have a category for them who unsubscribe, which category you want them to go, you go to next. Now, this is the final part. This final part is where it's very, very interesting. When do you want to send it? So you can either, if you leave it here, you can go and send immediately, or if you want to schedule it for maybe another time. You just click on this and you select the time and date. Of course, if you are going to automate this, then you can't do it. This is you check the time now. This is 7:42, right? If I do it 7:52, it's not going to work. It must be at least 1 hour, right? At least 1 hour from now. That is when the scheduling will work. Then another interesting thing is this we send it. And this we send messages, although it talks from only one database. If you have more than one database, this is not active. But what it does is, if you are going to send this email for people who it was referred to, but they didn't read, they didn't open your email. Okay? For people who it was delivered to, but they didn't open your email, this you can resend the same message to the same people. Now you have opportunity to change the subject line. So you include a new subject line and you select date that you want. Of course, this one too is 24 hours after this first email have gone out. Minimum of 24 hours after this message have gone out. That's when this one can trigger. Okay? Then once you are done, click on the last part which is schedule or send. But let me say send, right? Of course, I'll just click send now and you see how it. So if the time you are using this to send an email, they will tell you to ask, they will ask you basically if it's not generated from them. They will ask you where did you generate the email. You need to tell them how you generate the email. because of spam and what have you. It is very, very important for you to note that. What do you say? Uh, okay. Why they are doing that? Because I want to see that live. Oh, yeah. Let's just leave at that for now. We'll get back to it because there are other things I need to show. So that is that about mailing list and what's the name? Creating campaign. Of course, this is the whole. Now we are on campaign now, not just ordinary dashboard. You can see my campaign metrics. Okay, this is the one that is in draft. We'll come back to it. The next thing, which is very, very important, right, is automation. Automation is like the key to email marketing creating for a platform like a complete system. That's what automation is for. Is it my network? Yes, are you still hearing me or
Well, with you, but it's like your network is the one that is fighting against you today.
okay? Don't worry, I'm always the winner.
Okay.
So this is it. This is the world of automation. Automation, to be managed to do, it takes more than just coming to the tool to do whatever you are doing. There is what we call wireframe. Who knows something called wireframe? Wireframe. Yes, I'm expecting feedback. That's why I changed this one. Wireframe. You can Google it if you want to do expo. Don't worry, you're allowed.
So Ubi says he has not heard about it. NASA has been quiet all day
Nas,
today.
yeah, I don't know what the wireframe is. I don't know what to wireframe.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'll assume NAS is just not used to happen. Just want to happen. NAS, am I right? Okay. So when we are talking about wireframe, we are talking about having a design of what you want to implement, just like having a plan, right? But when we are talking about plan, there is not just like a design for what the building that is going to be built. We does that like a blueprint. I don't know if that explains it better.
Keep going, sir.
Yes, on mute now.
No, keep
Let's
going. I have a good
like a map,
understanding of what.
abi?
Yes.
Yes, like a map. Yes, like a map. Or just exactly just like a map. But what this does is just like what you are seeing here is a sample of a wireframe. You need to have that blueprint of what you want to do. So, for example, you already have a landing page which was created, right? Now, your landing page, anybody that drop their email or phone number on your landing page, then through your form, it automatically is added to your mailing list, right? Now, what happens if anybody comes and drops, or if any contact drops in your mailing list, automation starts. Okay, so that's a wireframe is like you have okay immediately someone enters my mailing list. What happened? Should I welcome that person? Should I give that person what I promised? Should I begin to sell to that person? Should I start engaging that person via email or whatever I want to do? Right? It is your decision. You need to be okay. Step one, someone drop into the email, in my email database. That's step one. Step two, immediately they drop, I need to thank them for joining my business. Right? Now, step three, I need to deliver the offer that I promised them before they drop them. Step four, I need to tell them about the industry challenges and whatever. Step four, I need to tell them about the opportunity. Step five, I need to tell them what I have to sell. Then six, I need to tell them what they start to do with their business. Like all onto the last step where they will purchase or we keep engaging them. after the other. Then once you have finished documenting and you come to automation, right? You click on create new automation. And once you have clicked on create new automation, of course, it's another what's the name? Let's just go. Just that name is enough. And you can rename this, okay, to whatever makes you happy. So just click on apply, and you are here just like the chat box. Okay. Now you always have a start. On this start, look at it. Look at the metrics that is there that you can do. On the start, which means what when you are starting the flow, the first thing you add subscriber. Where so what you are saying here is I click on add subscriber, right? I can decide to change it and whatever I want to do. But this is the first. It's always best to be add subscriber. What happens which where is that subscriber going to be added? You need to select all your email database, that is your mailing list. It will be listed here. So you are now they are now asking you which mailing list am I going to be working on for this automation. Let's select the one we created now, right? So it means anybody that drops in this, what happened? I'm telling them start when subscriber is added to the list multiple times. So the moment any subscriber is added to this list, the flow chart starts for that specific person. Okay, so I apply. That is the first thing. The next thing is this thing is triggered. What I just said now is this flow chart is triggered when the subscriber is added to this mailing list. Okay, then what trigger is going to happen? I can add the next thing, email. Okay, I connect it, which means the moment anybody is added here, I send an email. So here I can say right away the moment person someone is added, right away this email is triggered. What is the subject line of this email, right? I can select a template or create a mail whatever that I want to send to this person immediately. If I am okay with it, I do apply. Okay, now this is one. The next thing is this is where the amazing thing comes up. Okay, I can decide to filter this thing. Please, if you are lost anytime, just let me know. I can stop and take your question. Now I can create a filter. What is the filter I want to create here? If I say I need once this person receives my email, I need an action. Okay, what is the action? I say whatever action I'm creating, let it be within 1 day, or let me say within 10 days. The action should happen. And what am I looking at? I can do this action is um what is the condition? Okay, okay, so once I have this, I have done this. Now once I can say I have another email here again. I have another email here again. Okay, so what am I filtering? Now, I'm not filtering for name, I'm filtering email. No, 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 this is not what I should do. Sorry, it's not this filter. Action. So, what is the action that I need them to take? So, move subscriber to another mailing list. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Aha, this is the one I'm looking for. This so is the condition I'm looking for. So let me connect this one, right? So what is the I can now set my condition. Condition one, I can say if the person opens the email for 1 day, right? If they open email, send them this email. Okay? If they don't open the email, send them this email after 1 day. right? I can decide to change it to how many days. I can decide to say instead of open, if it was delivered to this, if they redirect them to this, like these are the conditions I can do, and I put it there and I apply. What does this mean? Which means I have this, I have this. Right here too, I can do another, what's the name, condition, and until whatever the condition according to what my wireframe looks like on paper, I can do. But here's the thing, if these conditions are met, let's say let me focus on this, which is someone join me, I give them a welcome email or I give them whatever they are doing and they open it, yes they open it, then I send them this offer, and once they take this offer, right, let me take this, okay, let me just give you another condition, or yes, so I can bring in this condition. Once they take this and it is here, I can bring in action. Okay. So just for us not to take much time on it so that you get an understanding of what this looks like. Here is it. Here is what I just did. Okay. Someone joined my database, right? I sent them the offer I promised them on my landing page. Then the moment they open my email, this is going to be triggered 30 minutes later that they open my email. If they also open that email, okay, if they also open that email, then they take an action. What is the action I want them to take? I want the action to be, let them be moved, right? I need to move them to another mailing list. So I can move them to, let's say, top seal, okay, and I apply. Then if this is the end of it, which is the desired code, I can just drop it and say, okay, anybody that comes here desired code. Now, you remember that these guys are not, nothing is here. This is where you can bring in another thing. If what happened, if this person did not open your email, send them another email. If they eventually open the second email, you set another condition. If they don't, you set another one. Until, of course, you know that there is not, there is, it will be very difficult for you to have 100% accuracy rate. It's very difficult. So there will always be low. You can as well at every point in time you can just end it that okay, at the end this is the goal for that person because this person is not another offer. Or you can decide to bring in a direct message with them in terms of the messenger chat, or you can send them SMS that you have. Okay, so basically, this is what the flowchart is about, and is more of an automation. Why do we call it automation? You do the work, you eventually do the work once, and once you do it and start the activity, right? Let's say you start the activity, you launch it, which is save and launch. The moment you launch this activity, what is the next thing? It can be here for as long as SendPulse is active and doing whatever they are doing. Okay, so it's just for you to do your either wireframe or flowchart or anything you want to call it, or your map. Some people call it mind map. Okay, once you have it done and you come and set it up here properly and you launch it, my brothers and sisters, this is where your money will be coming in, even when you are sleeping, in as much as you have a good offer that you are selling. So that is that about automation. If you have questions, I would love to take. If you don't have questions, then there is one other part which is like the subscription form. Of course, you will need a website for this to work. Subscription form is for you to just have a subscription where you can gain subscribers directly from your whatever, your landing page, that is your own website directly, just like what you have on your landing page. If you have your own website and you created, you can create a subscription form and you put it there and people can subscribe directly and you can have them on your email mailing list. So that's what the subscription aspect for. I don't know if I've been able to pass the message. If yes, good. If no, you can ask question where I can please you. Thank you very
The
much.
automation part, the automation part,
Yes.
can can we do it on the free account or we have to subscribe?
Yes, you can do it on free account. Free account, free account.
Okay.
Or you can, I think you can only set up one automation or two. I think. One full automation or
There is
two. You
restriction.
can't do, yes, the restriction is number of automation you can set.
Okay.
If not, if you are setting just one automation, you can set, you have full use of the platform.
Okay.
It's just like the landing page where you can only have two landing pages for free account.
Alright.
Yeah. So more questions.
I'm sure it's when we start practicalizing it, many questions come up. For now, we're
Oh
just
yeah,
watching.
let's start practicalizing it. Yeah,
There's
we'll
no
break it down
10 years
and practicalize it. Nas, come on. Nas, come.
I think of all the current students, Nas is the one that does all the
Yes,
assignments quickly.
that's how I'm calling him. That's how I'm calling him.
Vincent, till next year, we won't be able to get anything from you.
Exactly. So, guys, I think this is where we are going to match the break. And also, this is where I'm going to bring our challenge. Month of January is almost up, and to be honest with us, we need to set up everything we need to set up within this month. Available to us from now to the end of the month. Anything, even if it's in my dream, will come and ask me. I'll answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask Brother King and he must answer me. He must answer us from now to the end of the month. But anything after end of the month, our challenge starts. And our challenge is this. We want to see this our current students. How many of them, sorry, who among them is going to have generate the highest number of leads? That is on your SendPulse account. How many leads, how many what all of the number of contacts do you have on your mailing list? Of course, if you check my own now on my mailing list, I have an average of 300. Okay, I have an average of 300. This is 37, this is 44, this is 25. So I want us to take that challenge within the month of February. Who is going to have the highest number of database? Not just in our database. Anybody who is going to who generates money from me, I promise that I am going to give that person something. That is, I promise to everybody who takes that challenge and does something. That is what the junction where I'll stop. I'm sure Mr. Bolaji is going to add one or two things. Uh, if not, this is the part where I think about. Thank you very much, everyone. It was a really, really wonderful outing for me.
Thank you,
And
boss.
yes, guys, I hope to see you
Wait, I
again.
want to ask one question. I want to ask one question.
Okay, that's
Is
one.
it from now to January they have us?
From now to
I
the end
be
of January, that's next
even
month.
to next year. So even to next year, I cannot call you.
If you call me, you are going to be paying money. So make use of the free one.
Voila.
Make use of the free one.
All right. Voila.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yes. So I just add a few comments before we close up for today. Ubi took his leave, but I'm sure that we can still, get things out of it. Email marketing is for me. I've used it before for various of my digital marketing programs and outreaches, and I won't lie to you, it's one of the most effective, but it's also one of the trickiest. In our part of the world, not everybody is effective with using email marketing. Not everybody is going to use their emails as other parts of the world. Some people don't check their emails in weeks. So you need to learn how to engage, cultivate the habit of consistent messaging. So it's more like you have a friend that reaches out to you often. For example, I'm sure on your WhatsApp status bar, there are some people that you look forward to their posts, maybe because it's funny, it's educational, whatever reason it is. So let your email marketing be such that the more you engage people, they look forward to your message, and maybe at some point you'll be able to give them an offer that they cannot resist and they'll be willing to pay for. So it's an important part, and we have SendPulse as a platform that allows easy access to email marketing. Thank you for today. We're going to create content. We're going to share content that you're going to be have access to throughout. I think for a lifetime, right? So content that you can always refer to as you're going through your digital marketing journey, and that's one thing. Like Sanusi said, throughout January we're here. Let's see how February you can generate leads for your various businesses and see how to scale things. So this for me. Goodbye. Thank you for being part of the journey. The recording will be ready and available for you latest by tomorrow. Have a good night, Vincent. Have a good night, Nas. Yeah.